Alright. Now I can kinda have a bit more time for myself, I guess. Now where am I going? Okay. How much? How am I doing with that? Okay. 25, 25, 25. And pulse rifle. Pretty good. I really like the sound of that, huh? Oh, it's these little things. Oh, these things. This pulse rifle kind of works for these little things, huh? I don't have to use a whole magazine or bullet for that matter. Feeling complete. So okay. I've gone through here. There. Let's bring this fella up. I am not taking chances. I should really respect the dead. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Nothing. Don't try anything funny. I did nothing funny. Can I actually shoot him? Where'd he go? Oh, there he is. You're relentless. Oh, I could have just used these. What is that sound? The first thing I see is gonna get a explosion. Okay. Alright. Let's just be brave.
Shut it, Danvers. Shut it. Engineering log. Temple reporting. Someone has shut off the fuel lines to the primary engine and damaged the valves in the process. They need to be repaired before I can reopen them, but we're running out of time. With the engine offline, orbit decay will begin in less than 10 hours. I just can't understand who would do this. If it's one of those crazy unitologist bastards, I'll break their neck. They said they were coming. We never should have let them live. Shut up, Danvers. Help me with the tools. Temple out.
Ah. That's the same temple person. Oh no. They still hear that thumping noise. I have no idea how to reach that, so let's just be patient. this with me. Someone expect you home tomorrow. Sure. That's always handy. Oh. Oh. He just went into the vent. Oh. Hang on. Ah. Somebody left the where did my explosive go? Where did my explosive go? On it? Whatever. Let's just move on. I'm ever slowly getting close to the source of the noise. Not gonna go there and pick it up. Are you kidding? Save station. Oh well. Moving on. What's this? Ripper. Ripper? Boil down.
Refueling sequence activated. Sufficient fuel to fire primary engine.
Cool.
Whatever you did, it's working, Isaac. I have a fuel reading. It's only a quarter full, but that's enough to restore orbit once you bring the engines online. What the hell? Oh, false alarm. Thought I saw something.
If you think that you saw something, it's probably something that you just saw. Don't just think that you're imagining things. Die! Yes, I just loaded a clip on that thing. Oh, there's more. Stay back. No? No more? Good. Keep it that way, yeah? I still hear them. This stump in this game makes a real difference. Or at least the way I see it. There's a sudden anxiety and fear from encountering an enemy, and then it lets me stomp on it however many times I feel like. That's sort of a relief. Alright, let's move on. Oh, I'm getting a lot of those bullets. Oh, I'm running out of the other one. There's that thumping noise again. Can I grab this before I go? Can I grab this before I go? Okay. I grabbed it before I go. Oh, if anything, I should grab that. Oh, never mind. That's just a line. Where's he going? Are whatever I was holding just disappeared in thin air. Oh well. It is what it is. Okay. Moving on. Oh right, I kind of forgot that I shouldn't turn too fast. Can't really help it though. put it to horizontal. Try anything. Okay. Now I'm seeing things. I honestly thought something was in this room here. Let's get to that store. Ripper. What is this, Ripper? Remote industrial saw. Now, why would I wanna... Oh. Hang on a second. I see. Let's move this. Man, I have a lot of plasma energy. Can I move this too? Small air can, med kit, plasma energy, but I have the Ripper. What's the number for the Ripper? Actually, can I change the thing here? Let's move it here. 1. So that's 3. I see. Give me a moment. Let me just rearrange this. Let's see. This should be here then. So 1, 2, 3. Yes. So what is this? A chainsaw? Oh, I can shoot. Eh? Oh. Oh. Just had to try. I don't have the ammo for it though. Man. All I remember from this game is that the plasma cutter is kind of like really strong. So much so that I don't need any other weapons. But for the just for show, I think I'm gonna actually carry a lot of weapons with me. Let me get to the bench. Okay, just checking to see if there's anything nearby. Ha ha ha. Ripper. But cutter first. Reloading speed, so I have multiple choice here. Capacity, speed. But I want this node, so I think I'm gonna go with this first. Even though I decided to show a lot of weapons, I'm still putting more power into the cutter first, huh? For a moment I thought they were moving. Alright, so this is where I'm supposed to go. The elevator again. Not gonna fall through again, am I? Let's just hope that I don't. Mandatory decontamination. The gravity centrifuge is what? Fragile? Oh, fragile. Yeah. All authorized personnel must be undergo. Okay, sure. Thank you. Good to know. Small air can. Oh, is this place a vacuum? Or Or will be vacuumed.
This is Temple. Now the centrifuge is offline. We've got 4 trillion tons of rock hanging off our ass, and without that centrifuge to balance the ship, the gravity tethers will pull us straight down to the colony. I'm heading in there now to see if I can fix it.
So I can actually get a sense of what this temple person is doing. Oh, the bench was over here, by the way. I need to go all the way back. I don't really need this though. Inventory is full now. Deacon shower.
Decontamination sequence activated. Please stand by.
Oh, you're gonna trap me in here. Oh. Hey, this place is a decontamination place. Can I stand here? Oops, too fast. Give me this. Oh crap, right beside me. Ah! Good. Let's just quickly drop this. So I can grab this. Reload.
Decontamination sequence complete. Thank you for your patience.
Oh, about time. Did I really miss a stump? Alright. Moving on. Well, that was not that stressful. You hear my voice, right? Ah, let's try the saw. I think I have enough. 6. Let's just use it. Weird noise and no weird noise, obviously. Let's go to the place that has no noise first. Oh, it's dead end. But I guess stuff anyways. So it's open. Our nodes. Cool. Emergency supply. Oh, there goes the emergency supply. Oh, wait a minute. These are not. Oh. By the looks of it, I thought it was like a rocks of some sort, but it doesn't look like a rock to me. Moving on. Yes, let's go towards the let's just run towards the source that's making a sound. What are all these holes? Oh, is this noise coming out of this hole? Yeah. Would you look at that? What is all this? Body parts, huh? Oh, inventory is full. Do I need this air can? Let me drop this for the moment of time being. Money is money. I value money first. Open. game really gives me a lot of air can, huh? Oh, dang it. Yeah, whatever. Medium air can. Do I really need this? Hang on. Maybe this is actually needed. So what I'm gonna do. Fine. I'll just drop this. And in case I actually need it.
Entering zero gravity.
Entering zero gravity. Still kicking. Right, this fella is still. Okay, good enough. Just wanted to check whatever this door was, or this doorway was. Yeah. Alright. So let's just put this back in. Ow. Ah, I see. I got it. I have to put the stasis on it and then put it so that it doesn't.
Module attached.
I see. And then when it goes back to its normal speed, it's gonna. Okay, I see. Because it's already running, right? Let me guess. There should be a. Okay, let's put it this close, and then. Unwelcome guest. Oops. Dang it. I haven't used my thing. No, that's not what I wanted to grab.
Generator module attached. Centrifuge power restored.
Can I grab this? Try the saw blade. Oh wait. Did everything die so far? What are all these rooms? Oxygen recharge. Don't need that yet. Think of it, I should actually try to get all these stuff on, that are floating around here. Ah, already? Maybe this saw is actually quite powerful, so much so that it doesn't want to give me that much. Okay, all right. Oh wait, right. I don't need a. I just realized I don't need a lift. I can just fly over. Hang on. Okay. Sit. Let's get on the proper floor. that I'm supposed to be on. Dang it. Ding, ding, ding. Let's reload and then grab it. Ding, 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 ding. Oh, there's the control. Can I move here? Do I really have to stand on the wall first? There we go. Activate.
Activated. Reestablishing balance.
Oh, I should
planetary cargo.
get away from that thing.
Gravity restored. Entering vacuum.
Oh, it's vacuum. Oh crap. I see. Ah. Ah, I see, I see. So how do I...
You're doing great, Isaac. Centrifuge and gyros are both 100% and stabilized. Now get out of there and focus on the engine. I don't know how much time we have left.
Oh, hang on. So this is what's keeping the place on the... Why is he walking? He's not supposed to walk. Why is he walking? Ah! Why was he walking like a moment ago? Huh?
Centrifuge activated. Reestablishing balance with planetary cargo. Gravity restored. Entering vacuum.
Oh, was I supposed to go the other way around? Maybe I was supposed to go the other way around. Oh, I was supposed to. Let's go. Oh, that's why there's
You're doing great, Isaac. Centrifuge and gyros are both 100% and stabilized. Now get out of there and focus on the engine. I don't know how much time we have left.
That's a very good question. Those things are massive, as far as I'm concerned. Ta-da! Oxygen. Oh wait, hang on. Now. Oh crap! Oh, everybody's taking refuge. How did this one survive? Let's go. There we go. Ah, now I'm safe. You got plenty of air, Isaac. Why is he like...
Exiting vacuum.
Having your lifeline on the counter is always kind of stressful, isn't it? Alright, let's try this on. Hey! Ah! Huh? Oh, let me guess. I have to... Ow, crap. Hey! Oh! Hang on, let's try the other gun. Ow, crap. There. So that's what the... So that's what the holes were for. Haha. But other than that, it looks pretty good. The saw just didn't reach. Okay. Just checking where I'm supposed to go. Oh, you're not gonna do the shower again, are you? Oh. Check the vents. And stand on a place where it doesn't have a vent. Alright, let's move on. again, that is powerful. Now that gives me an idea. Rubber damage. Ah. So I can actually upgrade the duration of how long the saw stays. What are the other options for plasma cutter? Because it feels like it's powerful enough for the moment of time being, that is. Alright. Plasma cutter is it. Dang. Man, I should deal with this game the same way how I usually do with how I do it in Resident Evil. Have like 1 or 2
Isaac, can you hear me?
Oh.
It's Kendra. They attacked me, I ran for it, and Hammond he just disappeared.
Kendra?
Still
Where
there.
are you?
Nice to see you're alive and well, Hammond. I've barricaded myself in the computer core. I can hear them moving outside, but I don't think they know I'm in here. I can log into everything from here. I hacked the route and found some reports from the colony. Even before they cracked the planet, the colonists were experiencing widespread dementia. It seems to be related to some artifact they found on the planet. Something called the marker. I'll keep looking. I've got your location and I'm going to unlock the door to fuel storage. You can get to the engine chamber from there.
I see. Good on you, lady. Alright. Let's sell the semiconductor. Medium air cannon. I don't think I need that. I'm gonna store all these small medkit. I think I'm gonna store some of these energy as well. Is that good enough? Can I buy anything here other than the power nose? I think I'm gonna save up for next level too, whenever it comes. That is. And clean. That's where I'm supposed to go. Alright, let's go. Oh. Radioactive? Oh right, I assumed, right? I like this sign. Warning. 0 gravity. Warning, 0 oxygen?
Entering vacuum.
More vacuum, huh? Alright, let's grab this small can.
Entering 0 gravity.
Oh, it's also 0 gravity. I see. Where am I supposed to jump to? Huh? Where am I supposed to go? Oh, up. Eh? Ah ha ha. Okay, I see. Just bear with me. Isaac, you're still fine. Stop guessing.
Exiting 0 gravity. Exiting vacuum.
care of myself. Fun stuff going on here, guys. Look at all the interior here. It's the sticky stuff that gets him to not run at all. See, yeah, I can't run in this this sticky floor apparently. Anyways, where am I going? Over there, huh? What's on this side then? Oh, is this a place where I came from? Yeah, okay. I just circled around. Moving on. So what's on this side? What's on this side then? Oh. Sounded like there was something in there, but just supplies. Lots of supplies, good. Did I? Oh, did I just... Engineering log. Diverse. Organic growth in engineering. The unidentified growth seen. Other parts of the ship as an... it's already in the engine spoke, so everything just kind of grew. Whatever this organism is, huh? Flickering, right? Again, like I said. Epilepsy warning. It's a little late, but sure. What about that door? Oh, it's human. Missing the bottom half. Lower half? Not bottom. Ah. Audio log.
This is Temple. Screw the engine. I can't restart it by myself, and with all the other shit going on, it's obvious this is sabotage. I'm heading for the bridge, and then I need to find Elizabeth. I gotta get her off this ship. It's not safe.
So Temple so far is still doing great. Let's just see if he's actually alive or not. Cool. Why is everything running away from me? Tomato ketchup just overflowing out of the anyways. What's with all the noise? Oh crap, not this again. There. Yep. Am I hearing things, or did I feel like somebody else just something humanic was making a noise. Hearing things, huh? He's fine. Oh, that doesn't sound fine. You doing good? Yeah, he's fine. Oh, okay. Down. Oh, the faulty door again, huh? Is there a CC charge anywhere? Anyways. have an extra power node. Let's use it here and get all the goodies. Yay! Oh, hang on. That's not what I'm trying to. My fool. Really? Again? I kinda want that Ripper blade. Maybe I'll actually come back here. Oh god. Ah! So they were making a noise. These folks here. So they're kind of alive? Probably not. Yoing. Ah. Okay, grab this. There. Anyways. Oh, that was a good thing that I didn't use this one. Or more like detonate this one too. That would have been a bit of a waste. On. I'm running out of stasis now. That's slightly concerning. Wow, my cutter is strong enough to sever their legs in one shot. Why? Stand down. Oh, I should use this. No, this plasma rifle. Oh, you're still alive. That's oh, you're big. You stay there. Oh, I see. Ah, voila. Oh, that's pinata of unfun. He's still kicking too. Let's grab that. Good. Did I just see something up there? So I do see something up there. Oh, if I can actually go a little bit high. Ah, I'm gonna go there, okay. Hang on. Oh, I could've... Dang it. Silly me. Could've just used these explosives to deal with those. Dang it. Power node. Wonderful. Oh. That's not what I had in mind. I'll drop this. Drop the conductor. Hey! Yeah. So there's more than like what? 3 or 4 enemy types so far. I should reload all of these.
initiated. Please stand by.
Yep. Oh crap. Stand down. Oh crap. Oh yeah. He shoots stuff. Oh, the saw should have been nice right now. Damn. It's enemy using whatever is in front of me, huh? Man, look at all these supplies that I cannot grab. Oh, is that good? Oh, everything is spinning. I guess it's all good. Oh, I could use this, a lot of shaking. Got this. Saw blade. Maybe I should use the saw blade more often. Dang it. More supplies that I cannot grab it. Maybe I'll backtrack here again, since there's more stuff that I needed. Ah! There's one other thing that I should have done, huh? Ignition.
Engines firing.
Alright, that's good. A lot of noise in one place.
It's working. We're online and functional. Finally, some good news. Get a tram to the bridge, Isaac. I'm gonna take us back into a geostation.
Wait, we're not safe yet. Ship's asteroid defense system is offline. On the way up, the ship's going to pass through a debris field thrown up from the planet crack. We'll be ripped to pieces unless you restart it.
God damn it. I'll start working on it from here. Isaac, meet me at the bridge. You can do more good here than I can.
A little early, huh? Of course. It's not over yet. What's on this side? I'm just going backwards, huh? What's on this side? This thing, right? Alright, let's move on, I guess. It's just up there that this is a shortcut. I really gotta come back here for all the supplies that I could have got my hands on.
Isaac, where are you? It's me, Nicole.
Huh? Let me guess. That's not real, is it? Oh, I'm back here. Alright, wall. Good. Alright. Good. Alright. Medium med pack. Good. Sell this. Put this away. Ripper blades, plasma cutters. Alright, I'll just move all these. Move these. Move those. Move these. Alright. I should have a lot of room. I could just empty all the other ones too, actually. Come to think of it. Ripper blades. Move these. Alright. There'll be a lot of backtracking in here and there. Because I have used the power node on unlocking something, so I'm not gonna waste that one. Alright. Yeah. Yep, that was the last one. And there it is. There we go. Finally. Grab all this. There we go. Reaper blade. Did I miss anything? How do I I guess I won't be able to go back that one on that side. Did I open this door? Oh, I did, and I kinda stasis. Ah. Ta-da, nice. Free charge. Oh crap. Ah. Dang it. So there is a place where I can actually get a free charge. Alright, now let's go back. Let's do the accept button, so I'm gonna save here instead. Alright, moving on. Oh, I see. I was gonna see. I'm gonna be saving here. I didn't need to save over there. Dang. Can't remember how many chapters there was in this game. Save your progress, sure. Again. Playing this game on a slightly modern system than when it came out.
Isaac, come in. Kendra's right. The ADS is completely shut. I'll need your help to fix this. Kendra, if you can hear me, see if you can get into the ship's reports. It sounds like you have better access from there.
When were you going to tell us about the artifact, Hammond? This marker?
I don't know anything about that. It's referenced in the captain's records. They brought it up from the planet.
It's on the ship?
In cargo. They think it's of alien origin, but I don't know what the hell it is.
Really? CEC didn't know anything about it?
Yeah, really.
You're lying.
Back up! I am not the bad guy here. We're all shaky right now. You're gonna have to trust that I don't know anything about it. We've entered the debris field. Get to the captain's nest. I'll explain everything later. Hammer down.
Oh. So apparently there is this marker thing that's in question. Okay, statics. Is there anything that I need to grab here? Probably not. Moving on. Attention. Oh. All personnel must pass the security. Sure. Let's just move on. Store. Level 3 suit. Perhaps line racks. Oh. That's not what I need. Why do you guys not sell a level 2 suit? Alright, I'll move this away. Vapor blades, pulse round, good enough. Good enough. Hang on. Place looks fun.
Warning. Hull breach detected.
Isaac, impact on the bridge, right at your feet. I'm reading heavy damage, but containment looks solid. Life support is stabilized. We've got to get the ADS working.
So it seems. I see it right in front of me. So. System failure. Wonderful. Ah. This way, huh? What's on the other side? No. That's where I came from. Ah. Almost missed these, huh? Lockers. Party lock.
Bridge, come in. We've been boarded. Repeat, the ship has been boarded. We are under attack. Open fire. How are they? They've already killed most of the deck staff. We need security back up here immediately. Guns are useless. We can't hold them back for very long.
A bit of a pickle in there, huh? Sounds fun. Something just like grazed through stuff. Going down. Oh, what's this? Schematic. Level 3 suit. I'm gonna go back. Get that level 3 suit first. There's a whole damage and whatnot. But level 3 suit. Level 3 suit. Level 3 suit. Yes, I'm aware that this place is coming like falling apart and whatnot, but level 3 suit. Level 3 suit. How much is it? Oh, I have enough money. Nah, let's go. It's gonna go through the cutscene again. Okay. Oh, sorry. More armors, huh? Not, huh? Good. I kind of wonder how many, like, how high the, thing goes, though. Alright. Looking good. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go back. Like, on to the mission. Get to the ADS, whatever that sound, whatever that stands for. You say ADS to me, as a person who plays a lot of video games, it really stands for aim down sight. Oh, hi.
Isaac. Damn, you scared me. The place is making me jumpy.
Yep.
Fucking asteroids coming through the roof.
So he seems.
Look, I know Kendra doesn't trust me, but I don't know anything about a marker or anything else. This is supposed to be a repair mission. Plain and simple. This mess is the asteroid defense system. I can fix these boards when the main power routing is shot. You're gonna have to reroute them manually through at least 3 junction boxes to activate the primary cannon. Oh, but first, you need to activate the atrium elevators from bridge security. You can use them to get to the junction boxes.
See if your name is here.
By the way, Isaac,
I have a
be careful. I saw
identity
something out
crisis.
there. I don't know what. I only got a glimpse. It was big. Really big.
See if there's any name that you know, or even yours. I have a identity crisis. Oh, what was it again? What was I supposed to do? Sorry, I was distracted. Activate the elevator, huh? Alright. On it, sir.
Shit! Stand back! Oh, that one was dead when I sealed the pod. These things don't die easily.
They don't have the concept of dead. They're like... they're zombies. They're space zombies. I think I said this before, but... So how do I reactivate the... Oh, something is coming through. Hey! Ah, but I think I have an idea.
Your weapons can't punch through that thing's armor. Shoot it in the back, Isaac.
Ah. Thanks for the tip. Let me guess. Aha, I see. Only if I could... Dang it. Oh, crap. Oh, I didn't know this game actually had a boss battle. So I don't actually need the stasis to deal with this guy. What? Certainly is much easier. Oh, okay. Oh, that was my chance. Oh, crap. Hey.
Quarantine lifted.
What did he drop? 5,000 credits? That's it? How did this thing grow this massive? Haha. Oh yeah. Since I upgraded the suit, I have a much bigger inventory space. Is this an in? Nope. Oh, well, okay. He went through here. So.
Isaac, make us whole again.
I don't trust that image. Activate the
Atrium
elevator, please.
elevators are now online.
Oops. I just missed my stump again. Knockers. Oh, it just gives me a lot of pulse rifles. Let's see. Maybe I should see, the fact that it requires 3 just to get to the duration or the energy really makes me not wanna do it. Rig. See, this is kind of valuable, but power is everything. There. That's all the damage upgrades that I can get. Capacity is fine, I think. So I think I'm gonna skip on that. Not that I have not that I have any nose to go with. Now this thing is gonna be even more powerful. So he was standing here then. This little tiny room. Waiting for someone, huh? Log.
This is
Video log.
You'll all be tried for mutiny. Kind, make them listen to reason. Settle down, then. Hold him. By Maritime Law, Article 5469, I hereby declare Captain Benjamin Mathias unfit for duty. The marker must be delivered to the church. Terrence, please. I'm sorry, Ben, but I can't let you do this. Traitor. Heretic. Hold his head. Murderer! Hold him.
Hmm? Oh.
Dead. No, it was an accident. I had to stop him.
Arrest the doctor.
Oh. Is that supposed to be unfortunate, or was it on purpose? So that's how the doctor got arrested. Say, who actually filmed that, I wonder? Is that supposed to be like a security footage, or contact beam? The hell is that supposed to be? Oh, I just noticed. I'm completely out of stasis. Well, let's just hope that there is somewhere that that can give me free stuff. I am not taking chances. What? Sorry, I was paying attention to the whisper. Ah, there it is. Free stuff. Yay. You honestly think that you can fool me? I played Resident Evil long enough. I have a lot of saw blades, don't I? God, that's whisper
It looks like
just
some of the
makes
gravity
me
plating
wanna.
is malfunctioning. Keep an eye out for any kind of distortion effect coming from the floor. It could be dangerous.
Sure. A whisper. Sure. Huh? Hey. Hey. Why are they stuck there? What, is the gravity just kind of wonky here? Sure, let me see that. Oh, so this one doesn't. So this one knows. Oh, you do not want to get up there, huh? You do not want to stand up over here. So the gravity tiles? What do you call it? What do you call this? It's malfunctioning. Oh, it's coming from the other side. Okay. Oh. Fast. Actually, that's a bit of a waste using one blade, saw blade, just to kill one. Ah, but I have a lot of them. Whatever. So how do I go through here? Ow. Ah. There. Got unnecessary damage. Well, that's fine. Got a lot of health to go through. Good. Oh. 3 stasis. I see. There. Ah! Oh, I see. Oh, come on. I can't go through. Freaking badass. This fat butt. Well, it's a good thing that it's actually like breaking all the places for me to go through. Is fully upgraded, mind you. Actually, while it's there. I think that's the easiest way to deal with it, huh? Make it so that it turtles a bit. Then have this time stop or slow down rather. 3 stasis. Good. Working as intended. Now that looks I see. Let's activate that and then move on. Before,
Ship systems junction box rerouted. I'm making some progress with the tracking grid.
okay.
One of the cannons is giving me a hard time. Keep moving.
So I slowed it down so it actually calmed itself down, huh? Alright, moving on. Good. Wonderful. Let's get a free charge again. Gotta take advantage or abuse it even. Oh. Just have fun with this for the moment, I think. Sure. I almost stepped on that thing. Ooh, that's not what I was trying to do. Oh! Hang on. Okay, somehow... Probably not. I was just gonna say, can I shoot this to use it against them, kind of thing? But I'm not too sure. Moving on. I don't like the sound of that. At a wrong time, yeah? Whew. Can't help myself focus on the whispers. Try to figure out what she's actually trying to say. If that's whatever she's trying to convey is sensible. Oh. Hi, Chico. How you doing? Still busy, huh? Good. Wonderful. Welcome to the channel as usual, and take it easy, relax. Ah, I see. So I guess it's like a what, second final that you're going through right now? Maybe. Oh. Yeah, go ahead. Taking a break, I assume. So it is that time of the year. Hope the study is going along pretty well. Or are you actually taking a break at the moment? Cool. Let's reload everything. Okay. I saw all the I saw all the nominees though. It's not much, I don't think, to be perfectly honest. Ah, but I guess you're kind of into those too, right? I saw a number of games that I have heard of and whatnot. Tell you that much. Come to think of it, I only saw the nominees, so maybe it's not. Maybe they haven't done it yet. I don't know. I'm not too sure, actually. Let's grab some small med back here. No, let's not do that. Maybe one more. Ratchet and Clank. Probably. I think overall, the Ratchet and Clank certainly gets it, I think. I could be wrong. The game looked really nice on the PS4. I mean, it was a launch title, so it's gotta be pretty good, right? Okay, wait, one more. Let's see. Let me see the inventory now. Not bad. Good enough. I should really upgrade this thing. Alright, let's save here. Just in case. What are you gonna play if you get your PS5? Come to think of it, if I actually do get myself a PS5 at some point, maybe I'll play, what's it called? Maybe I'll play the
Isaac, listen up. I've gone over the MedSci reports. These things are biorecombinators. They take dead tissue, absorb it, and mold it into new forms. One iteration seems to have the sole purpose of infecting corpses. The others, well, seem to be making corpses to infect. And that body tissue we keep seeing on the walls is part of it too. I found a report that says it's a habitat changer.
Demon Soul and Returnal. I was thinking of Elden Ring on the PS5. But I don't know how well it runs on the PS4 Pro. I saw the screen and whatnot. It looked all over. Jesus. Vacuum. Oh, I don't like vacuum.
Exiting vacuum.
Oh. This part is not vacuum. Okay, I see. Do I have enough one note?
Search and rescue.
Ah. Indeed. Demon Souls. Like my very first game that I actually played on like the very first game that I played of a Dark Souls series is a actually Dark Souls, not Demon Souls. this place vacuum too? Oh, it's not. Okay. What do I have a lot of? That's my rifle, right? Oh, bollocks. Lots of fun stuff here. Alright. Oi! Oh, right. These, weird gravity, faulty gravity, what do you call it this? What happened to them? Oh. Grab this, I guess. I saw 2 of them. I hear the growl. Oh, the baby. Good. Oh, wait. Alright. Turn this on now.
Power transferred to the ADS.
Control system suction box rerouted. I'm getting a reading. Almost there.
Cool. Hey, what are you doing over there? That's not nice. Stop that. Oh, he just went through the vent. Is he gonna come through that vent? Aha, I see. Oh, stop playing. All that for one. Fine, whatever. Let's just not step on those. Because that's what happens. That's what happens when you step on these faulty gravity Oh, Stacy's back. Ooh, when did this happen? Okay. Ah. Oh. I actually had it. And why am I keep missing my stump? God damn it. Let me reload all these so that I have room. What am I gonna throw away? Throw this. Clearly this gold semiconductor is much more expensive. Good. And small med. Good. Moving on. Yes, I'm very, very bad at. Alright, so here's what happens. Oh. Pinata. Okay, sorry. Moving on. What's on this store? Storage room. Gonna assume that vent is fine because it's on fire. Oh, maybe I should have gotten the flamethrower. Cause flamethrower. No. No reason.
Entering vacuum.
Oh right, this place is a vacuum. Let's move quickly. Is there anything that I can actually get over? Okay, let's go. Why?
Exiting vacuum.
Exiting vacuum. I wonder, is that coming from the suit that I'm wearing, or is it an announcement? How many exams do you have? Is just the one that's on the 2 days and whatnot? Oh, this is a second floor. Let's go to the third floor then. Oh, maybe I should have I'll go to a store actually.
Make us whole again.
Sure. Give me a moment. Gonna take a visit to the store first. Alright. Let's empty my stuff. Sell this. I'll need that. And let's move these too. Is that good enough? I'll be using this. I'll be using the pulse round, so that should be fine, right? I have a lot of money now. Alright, moving on. Oh wait, the other one. There you go. So level 3. The asteroids hitting the station is kind of unnerving, really.
This is Temple. The bridge is fucked. I don't know what went on in there, but I'm not sticking around in case whatever did it comes back. I'm heading for hydroponics to find Elizabeth.
Elizabeth? Who is this? Elizabeth? Did he speak so? Everything's faulty. So, where did that other guy go? Oh, the big one. If there's a way. Can I kill him without any other one? Oh. Never mind. Pinata Bonfun. Yeah, there. I have one clip that was taking the spot. Yes, I am saving every single time. There was that one time the game kind of crashed on me. I said this a number of times, guys. I guns. I'm not afraid to use them. Hey.
Asteroid defense system now online.
Alright, we've got enough power, but the ADS cannon's auto targeting is down. I think it's a faulty data cable. I need you to aim the cannon manually until I can replace it. Take the elevator to the top of the ship and head for the cannon pit.
Oh. What, are we playing Asteroids now? Oh, is this a cooling unit? Oh wait, this is storage, never mind. This whisper is really bugging me. Okay, moving on. Ah, it's one of these cargo lifts.
Isaac, you're going to have to cross the ship exterior to reach the ADS cannon. Problem is, we're still getting bombarded by asteroids. Look for cover, or you'll get torn to pieces.
Ooh. I see. Ah, zero gravity again, huh?
Entering vacuum.
And vacuum.
Entering zero gravity.
I see.
Warning. Multiple impacts detected across the starboard hull.
I see. I have to shelter myself here. Oh. Can I go now? Oh, never mind. A little early. So that's what happens. Too early. Let's try that again.
Entering vacuum. Entering zero gravity.
Okay, let's at least get to the second.
Multiple impacts detected across the starboard hull.
Ow. Can I go now? Oh, that actually gives me. Oh, I actually take damage from that, huh? Oh, I could have. Dang it! I should have actually. Oh crap! How are these guys holding up? I should move on. Oh crap. Can I go now? Let's go. Oh, I might actually need to use this can then. Alright, here you go. Let's go. Should be able to get to the next one. I'm not taking chances. Oh, I could actually move a little more. Here we go now. Let's go. Let's at least try to get to the last one.
Exiting zero gravity. Exiting vacuum.
Ruby semiconductor. Oh, sure. So it's not so. Is Ruby better? What that means? Oh, did I? I didn't use the expensive one, did I? Oh, am I?
That's it, Isaac. You're in the pit. The cannon's a mass driver, so it should punch through anything flying at us. Keep an eye on the hull's integrity. Too many of those things get by, and we're dead. I think I've almost got the system repaired. Just buy me a little more time.
Sure. Playing an asteroid here. Ah, look at that aim. It's like using a mouse. Oh, this one's there. Oh, that one actually hit. I didn't think that I need to actually break the one that's all the way up there.
Just one more minute, and it should be fully operational.
Anytime. Got all day, I guess. Oh, fuck. Dang it. Alright.
I've almost got this thing fixed. Just a little bit longer.
You know, if you have that time of time to talk to me, why not, you know, put that effort into doing what you're supposed to do? See, it's like an automated system almost. Except that.
Automated tracking system enabled.
Ah.
Nice shooting, Isaac.
Okay.
Auto targeting is now online.
69.
Path to safe orbit. As soon as
Now
we're
it's
clear,
gonna do it
I'll
on its
engage
own.
autopilot again. Head to the tram station, and I'll meet you there when I'm done.
Cool. See, I was doing this much job. Almost. Good. Moving on.
Entering vacuum. Entering zero gravity.
Oh, right. I don't have to, Oh, right. I'm still running out of air, one way or another. You have no head. How are you still kicking? Oh, there's no. Oh, the air is all the way down there. Right. Let's just hang in there. There. You happy?
Exiting zero gravity.
Oh, I suppose I could have just fly through the
Wait!
Jesus.
Isaac Hammond, you're not gonna believe this. Oxygen levels are falling. Something's poisoning hydroponics air production, and whatever it is, it's filling the deck up with that organic stuff. We're not going to have any air to breathe soon. But if I understand these lab reports correctly, I think I can make a poison to destroy it. Head to medical. It should have everything you need.
Will this never end? Isaac, get to medical and mix together whatever Kendra's come up with. I'm heading to hydroponics. If I can slow it down, that might keep us breathing long enough to fight it.
Sure. Alright, moving on. How much? Oh, I almost ran out of the. I think just heard that little things. Oh, hang on. Oh crap! There's more of those. What are you, just hand? You know, this would be a really good time if I actually had a flamethrower. I can actually just yell around. Kill it with fire. Okay. Come to think of it, I don't think I actually need to save that much. See, I was just worried that that he'll fall through the lift again at some point, but that hasn't been happening. So maybe 24. Let's reload. I should get a flamethrower. Okay, good. Alright, let me get to the shop. Right here. Force gun. What's a force gun? Short range kinetic booster device. So is it like a shotgun to a certain degree? Ah, so Ruby semiconductor somehow is more expensive. Whatever that means. I'll save these. Flamethrower. Okay. Looking good. Flamethrower number 4. Gotta be the flamethrower. So where am I supposed to go? Oh wait, I was supposed to go this way. Never mind. Oh! God! I shoot stuff. This perspective actually kind of saved me, huh? I just saw a claw right beside me. That's not good. Reload. And let's start using the plasma cutter. Oh, I'm ending the chapter. Okay, I see. Phew. Obliteration imminent. Don't say that. Sure. Let's save the progress. Oh wait, over here. Can't remember how many chapters there were. Oh. Anyways. Jesus.
Isaac, I can smell the contaminated air from here. It's spreading faster than I expected. I'm trying to isolate it, but it's not going to buy us much time. We have to get that thing off this ship. The chemicals you need are in the chemistry lab. I'll hack the door for you when you get there.
Yes, that... yes, that chemical that is needed probably is in the chemistry lab. Good thinking. This is a spaceship.
You can't stand in the way of God's plan, the natural order. Are you blind like the rest?
Ah. I see,
Looks like someone has reprogrammed the door locks on this deck. And recently, too. I guess we're not alone here after all. Someone doesn't want you in this part of the ship.
Oh, you mean like not alone as in somebody else human? I see. Sure. Wonderful. Chapter 10, huh? And this is like chapter 5 right now. Oh, you're like kind of like halfway from where you are, huh? How you doing? Santic 98. Where am I supposed to go? Okay, moving on. It's my inventory. Okay, looks good. Looking good. Let's change the angle before I use it. Why is it dark?
Right.
No. Oh, there's another one. Let's get those tentacles off of you. You don't need that, do you? Good. Reload. Always reload. Oh, free stasis. Cool. Wait a minute. I've been here before, right? Have I? What's with all these lanterns? Lamps? Oh, sure. Let's see. Oh, I have no notes. Never mind. What is that? All the way down there. Let's grab this as a souvenir. You can have this. Ow! Jack! Shoot stuff. Are you still alive? Let's not do that. Good. Unsatisfactory. Moving on. Oh yeah, it was this lift that made me fall through the Ah, okay, I see. Oh. Hey. Ah. Oh crap. I could have tried, but might be too there. There. Let's try making to the other side too. No. Stop. Okay.
You're close to the chemistry station. Once you get the chemicals, you're also going to need a DNA sample of the alien tissue. I'll search the records for one.
DNA sample? Can't I just kill something and just pick it up? Isn't that a sample enough? Sounds sensible to me, though. I'm not taking any chances, like I said. Oh. What do I have a lot of? Plasma cutters, right? Body log.
Personal log, Dr. Charles Mercer. I now have a live subject for my study. I'm eager to validate my tissue regeneration theory. Initial restraint was problematic, but now the patient's resting comfortably. He trusts me, Dr. Kind. He puts his life in my hands. He knows his part in all of this. Understands what I'm doing. The forehead has been swabbed clean.
Is that Temple?
And I'm now attempting to create a passage to insert the sample into...
Quite a party over there, huh? Ooh. Okay. Quite the sample you got there, guys. Let me guess. These are gonna pop out at some point, right? I've played enough horror games.
Processing request. Please stand by. Antigen compound completed. Please remove the capsule.
Huh?
What are you doing? Your fight for survival is admirable, but pointless. And yet you keep on going. It almost makes me think that we're a short species. Am I the only one who sees that we have died out a long time ago? We just haven't accepted it yet. Stop running. Stop your struggle. Our future. Your future, the future of our race ends here. Allow me to introduce you to humanity's child, the children that will replace us, our greatest creation.
Sure. Ah. So he does come out. Let's stop you there. What? It didn't work? Oh, okay. I shot it too early, huh? Alright, no limbs for you, folks. Oh, you're still alive? Oh, it's regenerating. Oh, it's regenerating.
You can't kill it, Isaac. It's just gonna keep regenerating. Get out of there, run!
Oh, you should have told me a little earlier, don't you think? Well, at least he doesn't know how to use the doors. So.
Anyone there? Repeat. Come in, Isaac. Kendra, is anyone there?
Cannon, where the hell have you been?
A police hydroponic. Bad down here. Really bad. Can hardly breathe. The organic matter is growing everywhere. The eyes are stinging. Must be seeing things.
He's seeing things? That's not good. Oh crap! Oh crap! Oh crap! Ah! Damn it! Oh crap! No. Alright, let's just use those. Whew. Ah. Oh, it's... What, the other way around? Sure. Okay. Checking if I'm going the right way.
find a DNA sample of the growth. According to lab records, there's an inert sample stored in the ICU. Dr. Mercer was apparently doing intensive research on it. I've been trying to contact Hammond, but all I'm getting is static. Isaac, you've got to hurry.
Sure. Well, let's use the storm while I have the chance. Force energy, huh? Let's grab all these. What else do I have? Maybe I'll use more ammo in this section, so maybe I'll grab all these. Ah, could have used this as well. Good enough. I could go with another small medkit. Give me a moment. All these med packs that I have. Move these. Good enough. Let's just see. Not too afraid of dying, but I'm afraid of game crashing or doing something weird. Okay, moving on. Nothing funny going on here. Let me reload. Okay. They're not gonna. It's not gonna come out again. Will it? That humongous tentacle? Are you again?
Your persistence surprises me. Holding on to your final breath, you claw your way along. You hold on to what was once your world, but now belongs to the children. Be glad of the knowledge that your death will bring their birth. Listen. Can you hear it?
Yes, I can.
It's coming. Say your prayers.
Why, here? Oh, I'm supposed to go through here. Alright, sure. Whatever you say. Ah, flame fuel. Nice. 25? Just 25? Ah, I just heard something breaking in. Another one. Oh, crap. Hang on. It's like one of the easiest way to deal with these type of things. Ow. Taking the arms open. All right. Put it in bed. Let's get that limb off up here. Oh, that one's headless. Oh crap. Ah. Freaking baby, that's good. Okay.
Someone keeps shutting down the door protocol. I bypassed the lock. Go!
Good. Thank you, Sandra. Hang on. Let me just draw attention here. Oh, there. Alright. Good enough. Moving on. Grab this first. It's a good thing it doesn't know how to open doors. Whew. Oh, right. Grab that. Yeah, okay. Oh, I can actually open this. nice. Getting a lot of fuels now. Reload. Good. Do I have enough of everything? Yes, I do. Good, let's go. That's all I got from this place? Should be more than that. Oh well. Whatever. Taking this. Souvenir. How is this thing again? There you go. Good. That took care of it. Ignore that for the moment of time being. What is going on here? Oh, I'm supposed to go this way, but hey, Bella. Huh? You good? She's good. Oh, should I take this? Alright. Nope, you do you. I really like how this game cuts the sound the moment I turn around. Alright, moving on. Save station, good. Save me! Save me, station. Ew. Such a nice interior you got going on here, right, guys? They really love their heads.
Person log, Dr. Chalice Mercer. The specimen continues to respond well to my experiments. Its cellular fortitude, not to mention elasticity, is remarkable. Dr. Kine, I'm sure, would disapprove. But I do not anticipate that issue, as the good doctor is busying himself with the marker. As if that matters now. He has also succumbed to the same dementia that afflicted the colony. Only yesterday he told me he had spoken to his wife. But Amelia Kine has been dead for some years. My subject grows restless. Patience. Your time is soon. Very soon.
This is after the thing that was happening on this previous audio log, wasn't it? So is this Temple that I'm fighting?
Adding sample 9797 to chemical compounds. Final mixing required.
Yay.
That's it, Isaac. Now you just need to...
This has gone far enough.
Oy.
Accept your part in the God's plan. Embrace your own extinction.
Warning. Life support system failure on medical. Please evacuate immediately.
Isaac, he's decompressed the entire deck, and I'm being locked out of those systems. All the air has been vented into space. You should be able to bring it back online from the security station, but you don't have much time.
I'm aware. I'm already in the vacuum here. Whoa. Oh, right, that lady. Actually, I went there to refill my oxygen, but moving to that oh crap, that's not good. Oh, this could kill me. Oh, God. Fuck. The silence really screwed me over, huh? Well, at least I know what's gonna come out. Oh, I have to activate it first. Dang it!
Chemical compound.
Those things are forced. Ah.
That's it, Isaac. Now you just need to...
This has gone far enough. Accept your part in the God's plan. Embrace your own extinction.
Warning. Life support system failure on medical.
Who the hell was
Please
that?
evacuate immediately.
Isaac, he's decompressed the entire deck, and I'm being locked out of those systems. All the air has been vented into space. You should be able to bring it back online from the security station, but you don't have much time.
Person log, Dr. Chalice.
Yes, I
This
waited.
specimen continues to respond well to my experiments. Its cellular fortitude, not to mention elasticity,
Oh,
is remarkable.
Dang it.
Dr. Kine, I'm sure, would disapprove.
How did I pick that
But I
up?
do not
Like a moment ago,
anticipate
then.
that issue as the good doctor is busying himself with the marker. As if that matters now. He has also succumbed to the same dementia that afflicted the colony. Only yesterday he told me he had spoken to his wife. But Amelia Kine has been dead for some years.
Oh crap, right.
My subject grows restless. Patience. Your time is soon. Very soon.
Oh yeah. No air means no flamethrower. Okay, well. I have other weapon that I can use. Alright, moving on. I had all the preparation to get rid of those little ones. And I couldn't use any of those. Can I use this instead? Alright, anyways. Moving on. Where am I supposed to go? Oh, the big one. Oh yeah, forgot about those. Oh, the pinata of unfun. Not this again. Oh, hang on. Isaac, you got like 20 more seconds to go. I guess that it's time for me to actually start upgrading my rig. This is certainly unnerving, huh? Hi. Okay. Can I grab this? Oh crap! Oh crap! Hang on. Let's just sever your. Oh crap! The big one. Oh. Where am I supposed to go? Okay, let's go first. Oh yeah, wasn't there yeah, oxygen? Yeah, there it is. No pinata stuff. Okay. Oh crap! I cut. Let's move on. Seriously. Oh. Crap. Reload. Where to? Ah. Phew.
You've got everything you need to make the poison. Now get back to the chemistry lab.
What are you going to do? Do it fast. Can I be breathing?
You're cutting out, Hammond. I'm gonna try to switch over. Shit. I lost his signal. I'll continue scanning for his location. You have to get that compound mixed.
God damn it. Oh, I actually had a air can with me. Silly me. Alright, guess I'll start carrying these medium ones. Oh, I mean, I have a lot of ripper blades. Oh, I should use one right now. That means I should carry another one. Move this. Good. good enough. Oh, actually, oh, thanks for the follow. And that is kind of all for the today stream. Alright, let's save here. And then pick it up for tomorrow. Alright, well, that was good. It's still a great game. Just every now and then EA really makes a good game. Anyways, alright, I'll wrap it up for today and then continue on with this on the second half tomorrow and whatnot. So I'm probably gonna play a new game for the first half and stuff. Alright, thanks for coming by, and thanks for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow as usual. Bye now.